What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. If you don't know who I am, that means you're new. I'm Mark. What's good with y'all? Go check out my other videos. Check them out. Check them out. Now, before I get started on this video, don't say anything about the collared shirt. I don't wear collared shirts usually. I really don't. I just had no other clean shirts to wear. So let's get right into it. This is going to be a pretty informative video today. What are snap caps and why are they so useful? So for those of y'all who already know, I'm assuming you're just watching to see what I say for some reason. But the majority of y'all who are watching, I'm assuming, are going to be new to firearms, are not aware what snap caps are. So another term for a snap cap is essentially a dummy round. You guys can see the chamber is indeed, acting English, is indeed clear. Always physically inspect it. Snap caps, you can see all the way down there. I mean, I don't know if you can see all 5, but I got 5 in there. Hear that click? Nothing's going to happen. I'm going to have to grab that in a minute or two as well. But what are the uses of them, and how useful is it really, right? So let's get into it. For starters, snap caps are extremely useful. There's no other way around it. I'm not going to sit here and try portraying them as a useless tool, when in all reality, these snap caps are extremely effective in helping you train in several different situations. So, for starters, beyond just dry firing, which, I mean, I don't know if you guys can see. You guys should be able to see the little imprint from the firing pin on there. But beyond just dry firing, it is very good, very, very good for, is one of my favorite things to do actually with snap caps, clearing malfunctions, practicing learning how to do it. Some of y'all might be wondering, well, how do you do so? Well, for example, with like a double feed, you're going to want to lock the slide back, throw a snap cap in there. I don't know if you can see, but I do have the snap cap in the chamber. Put the mag in, and you got yourself a double feed. Now, how do you clear a double feed? Lock the slide back, drop the mag. Back in the fight. See what I mean? So, that simple aspect alone, simply of just being able to practice clearing your malfunctions, is essential, because whether people want to admit it or not, you are going to deal with malfunctions with your firearms eventually. Whether it's because you haven't cleaned them, whether it's because of the parts wearing down, whatever it may be, you will eventually experience some form of malfunction with your firearm. And in the end, you want to be able to clear it effectively, efficiently. I mean, some of these are literally as simple as, for example, right? Light strike, tap, rack. I know I kind of rode the slide a bit back up, but I didn't want the snap cap to go flying. That's why. So, see what I mean? Back in action. My whole point is that just beyond the simple aspect of dry firing, you get a great purpose. You get a lot of great purposes, especially when it comes to training, out of these little guys alone. And one of the best parts about snap caps, what most people don't realize, is that you can find them for under $20. It's not like you need to go spend a ton of money on something like, the Mantis. And I'm not talking down on any of those products. I'm sure those products are, super helpful. However, I'm just saying that in the end, if you really don't want to sit there and drop all the money on that, and you really want to make sure you can practice with your firearm, become efficient, snap caps are the way to go. There is no doubt about it. Now, another good thing about snap caps is that it does help with keeping the firing pin from wearing down as quickly. So when you dry fire by itself, eventually the firing pin does start to wear down over time. And, that's why a lot of people get snap caps. It kind of just helps cushion that blow for when you see what I mean? Now, see, almost went flying. But as you can see with pretty much all of these have been dry fired a good little bit. Just, you can see it just off these two right there. Yeah. You can tell these have been dry fired on a good little bit. But the whole point is that It helps preserve the parts of your firearms as well. So in the end, overall, are snap caps useful, I guess, is the big money question here. And the answer is absolutely, especially for the price point it is. You get great use when it comes to training out of them, whether it be simply just clearing malfunctions, whether it be dry firing, whatever it is. And honestly, another aspect that I didn't even think about until now, and a perfect reason why, you should get them. Let's say you are about to take somebody who has never had any experience with firearms. If you're about to take them to the range, teach them how to shoot, whatever, right? Now, it's a good friend thing, good friend, good family member, whatever. A good person thing of you to do. However, you want to make sure they have the rules of gun safety down. Now, of course, you don't really need snap caps for it, but in the end, when you're trying to show somebody how to empty the chamber on a gun, you want to sit there and show them, be like, hey, go ahead and clear this. There's a round in the chamber. If they start putting their finger on the trigger as they're doing this, if they start just doing that, they didn't clear it. You see what I mean? It's something that can be very useful, essentially just a great learning tool as a whole. I know kind of it's been all over the place, but overall, a great learning tool as a whole, has several different uses, and you can find them in pretty much any caliber. Like, I mean, I'm using my Glock 23, so these are 40, but, they have 9mm, they have 380. I'm pretty sure they have 22 LR, although I'm not 100% sure on that. But, I mean, in my opinion, 22 LR is super cheap anyways. You might as well just go buy, the real ammo and go shooting. Regardless, I'm getting off topic here. They got 223, they got 7.62 2x39, they got 12 gauge. They have snap caps in almost every single caliber. And, I mean, realistically speaking, once again, you can usually find them for less than $20. I mean, $20 or less for a tool that will pretty much give you a unlimited amount of training if you just sit there and dedicate to training. I mean, what can go wrong with that? You see what I mean? But I think that about wraps it up for this video. I don't want to keep going in circles here. I knew this one wasn't going to be a very long one. Y'all make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, hit that bell. When you hit that bell, hit all. And whether or not you agree with me, I don't know why anybody would disagree with me on the use of snap caps or dummy rounds. I don't see why anybody would disagree with me on that. But whether or not you agree with me, make sure to check out all my other videos. Y'all make sure to stay legal, stay safe, stay dangerous. Have a good one, y'all. Peace.